Are you ready to embark on a wild 10-minute adventure through the concrete jungle? Well, hold on to your hats, because today we're taking a break from the ordinary and diving into the extraordinary life of a talking cat. That's right, not just any cat, mind you, but a feline with a witty sense of humor and a taste for adventure. Picture this: you're strolling down a busy city street when suddenly, bam, a talking cat saunters across your path, leaving you stunned and questioning whether you've stumbled into an alternate universe, or perhaps had one too many cups of coffee. But then again, in this crazy world of ours, who knows? Perhaps talking cats are just an everyday occurrence, and you'd be surprised by how common it is. As the cat continues its leisurely stroll, you can't help but eavesdrop on its hilarious commentary about the city and its inhabitants. With every meow, it dishes out sarcastic remarks and playful jabs that have you roaring with laughter. You might even find yourself nodding along, realizing that some of its observations are spot on. The cat seems to have a keen understanding of human nature and is unafraid to call out our quirks and foibles. It's like having a sassy, furry little friend by your side, pointing out all the ridiculous things we take for granted. But the surprises don't end there. As the cat weaves through the crowd, it stops to greet a fellow feline, engaging in a conversation so advanced that you'd swear they're discussing the meaning of life itself. These chats are filled with subtle barbs and playful banter that will leave you envious of their sophisticated communication skills. You can't help but wish you could understand the nuances of their meows and purrs. And then, just when you think it can't get any better, the talking cat spots a dog and, oh boy, the verbal sparring begins. These two animals have a natural rivalry, and they're not holding back. The insults fly back and forth like claws in a boxing match, leaving you in stitches as you watch them trade blows. It's like a comedy show brought to life, except with more fur and four-legged fighters. Throughout this wild adventure, you'll witness the cat's uncanny ability to navigate the city with ease, leaping effortlessly onto windowsills, scaling fences like a furry superhero, and squeezing through tight spaces that would make any contortionist envious. It's like watching a feline acrobat perform, leaving you in awe of its agility and flexibility. But amidst all the chaos and hilarity, there's a touching moment that tugs at your heartstrings. The cat stops to visit an elderly woman sitting on a park bench and engages in a heartfelt conversation that reveals a surprising depth to this seemingly carefree creature. You'll discover that beneath its sarcastic and playful exterior, the cat has a compassionate side that shines through in its interactions with others. As the adventure comes to an end, you'll feel like you've experienced everything: witty banter, near-death escapes, philosophical discussions, and a whole lot of sarcasm. You'll bid farewell to the talking cat, knowing that you've witnessed something truly special and unique. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the city with a talking cat who will show you that felines are test furry companions, but sarcastic, adventurous, and maybe even wise beyond their years. Just don't forget to keep an eye out for talking cats on your next stroll through town. You never know when you might stumble upon one of these witty creatures and find yourself on an unexpected adventure. Mittens, the talking cat, stretches languidly on the windowsill, surveying her domain, which happens to be a bustling city street. She yawns, revealing a pink tongue and a set of rather sharp little teeth. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, birds are tweeting, and humans are scurrying around like ants on a picnic blanket. With a flick of her tail, Mittens decides it's time for some adventure. Leaping gracefully onto the floor, she heads towards the door. Her human companion, bless his oblivious heart, is at work and won't be home for hours. This means Mittens has approximately 10 minutes until her human partner gets back and discovers where she has been. In cat years, 10 minutes is a long time indeed. As soon as Mittens opens the front door, she's greeted by a cacophony of city sounds and sights. At first, it's overwhelming, but after a few moments of taking it all in, she begins to explore. There's a busker playing an upbeat tune on the saxophone, 2 pigeons are fighting over a discarded croissant, and a man in a chef's hat is juggling 3 eggs while crossing the street. Life is never dull in the city. Navigating through the crowds, Mittens makes her way to her favorite park. Along the way, she encounters a dog walker struggling to control a pack of exuberant canines. Being a social butterfly herself, Mittens takes the opportunity to introduce herself. The dog walker nearly jumps out of his skin when he realizes there's a talking cat standing right in front of him. "Good morning," says Mittens with a friendly smile. "Lovely day, isn't it?" The dog walker, still in a state of shock, manages to stammer out a response. Why, yes. Beautiful day." Mittens graciously accepts a compliment. "Why do you bother with these canines when you could have a much cooler cat by your side?" she asks, batting her eyelashes playfully. The dog walker shakes his head, chuckling at the audacity of this talking feline. "Well, Mittens, you're certainly full of charm. Enjoy the rest of your day." As Mittens bids adieu to the bewildered dog walker, she continues her exploration of the city. She finds solace in the quiet oasis of a hidden rooftop garden. There she observes a group of humans tending 2 rows of vegetables and herbs. "Excuse me," Mittens calls out to one of the gardeners. "Do you have any tuna growing up here? I'm absolutely famished." The gardener turns around, startled by the sound of a talking cat. No, sorry, Mittens. We only grow organic produce here. Nothing fancy like tuna plants, I'm afraid." Mittens gives a disappointed sigh. "Such a shame. I was hoping for a nice tuna salad sandwich." "No worries. I'll find something to eat eventually." And with that, she saunters off to discover more hidden gems in the city. Next, Mittens comes across a quaint alleyway cafe. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee and sweet pastries fills the air. She can't resist the temptation and sneaks in to grab a bite. The cafe is bustling with activity. Humans are sitting at small tables, sipping their beverages and chatting animatedly, perched atop a chair. Mittens surveys the cafe. "Wow, this place sure is hopping. I wonder if they have any catnip tea on the menu." An elderly woman sitting nearby smiles at the sight of a talking cat enjoying a bit of people watching. "My dear Mittens, you seem very observant. Have you come here often?" Mittens swivels around to face the woman. "Not really, but I couldn't resist the intoxicating scent of roasted beans and freshly baked. It's hard to say no to such delights." They share a laugh together, and the woman offers Mittens a cookie, which she graciously accepts. "It's always lovely to meet fellow connoisseurs of fine pastries," she purrs. After indulging in a bit of human cuisine, Mittens decides to explore a dilapidated building with peeling paint and broken windows. Curiosity gets the better of her and she slips inside. To her surprise, the interior is filled with antique furniture and stacks of yellowed books. "Hello," Mittens calls out. "Is anyone here? I'm just exploring," a faint voice responds. "Who's there?" Startled, Mittens jumps down from the bookshelf she was perched upon. "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?" From behind a tattered curtain emerges a ghost wearing a Victorian nightgown. "Don't be alarmed. I'm merely an ethereal being residing in this forsaken abode. How did you, a living soul, manage to breach the veil between our realms?" Mittens tilts her head in confusion. "I have no idea. One minute I was strolling through the city, and the next I found myself transported to this ghostly abode. I'm afraid I must be going now. I have precisely 5 minutes remaining before my human companion returns. I hope you'll find peace, dear ghost, and perhaps unearth the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe." With that enigmatic farewell, Mittens dashes out of the abandoned house. eager to uncover more secrets in the final moments of her 10-minute adventure. Her next stop takes her to a popular street food spot. The tantalizing aroma of sizzling sausages fills the air, making Mitten's mouth water. "Excuse me, kind sir," she says to the street vendor, "but what sorcery are you practicing here? Those sausages look absolutely delectable. Might I inquire about your recipe?" The street vendor, a burly man with a handlebar mustache, beams at the talking cat. "Why, thank you, ma'am. I've been perfecting my sausage recipe for years. It's a family secret, though, passed down from generation to generation." Mitten's eyes widen in admiration. "Oh, how wonderful! May I perhaps sample one of your creations? I'm absolutely famished." The street vendor picks up a sausage with a pair of tongs and hands it to Mittens. "Here you go, ma'am. My treat. It's the least I can do for a distinguished customer like yourself." Mittens takes a bite, and her taste buds explode with flavor. "This is pure gastronomic bliss," she purrs. "You've outdone yourself, sir. I'm in a culinary heaven." As the minutes tick by, Mittens races towards home, her heart pounding with excitement. She's seen, heard, and tasted so much in just a short amount of time. The city never ceases to amaze her. Upon entering her apartment, she collapses onto her cozy bed, drifting into a deep sleep. Dreams of talking cats, sassy ghosts, and delectable sausages fill her mind as she journeys through the whimsical world of nocturnal adventures. And so ends another extraordinary day in the life of Mittens, the talking cat. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Perhaps a trip to the opera, a chat with an intellectual goldfish, or an invitation to an exclusive mouse party. The possibilities are endless in the exciting world of a talking cat. But for now, it's time for bed. After all, a cat's got to recharge her batteries for her next big adventure.